A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, this team really needs David Peralta to step up. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Batting second, center fielder number 6.
David Peralta comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Our temperature should get us up into the 70s as we move along. 68 at first pitch. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third, shortstop.
Into the box, Zach Cozart. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, the pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
Into the box, number 35. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped up. And Wright will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Ben Revere, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Matt, I was on a number of losing teams, and this is the game you look for. We got the ace going. Finally, it's a day we're going to win a game. And when he throws and you know you're struggling, you got to win that game for him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Batting second, center
Here's
fielder
Starling Marte. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first will take care of him. And Kershaw is in control now. 2 away.
Batting third,
Here's Corey Seager. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Turner is there, and the side is retired. Into the windup and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Batting 6, the catcher.
First delivery to him on the way. Salvador Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Pitch on the way. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Now at the plate, Adam Duvall. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Second baseman, Logan.
Line drive to center field. Marte will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Leading up for the Mets, left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Way out in front.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
1-2 now. Now the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Pop foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And there's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kershaw now on 1-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will be off the wall out near the 330 marker. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
David Wright is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Now for Asdrubal, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. 1 out and a runner on second base. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
The 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away. Here's Neil Walker. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Here comes the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Walker waits on the 1-0. Late that time for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground.
Well, that's going to get out of play and into the camera well.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run in scoring position, but the good pitchers get stronger the deeper they go in the game.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And awfully close there on 3-2. But take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Steven Matz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
The 1-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. Hit to third. Turner has it. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Back at Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, as we are ready for the 3rd inning in this one.
Pitcher
Clayton Kershaw is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Soft liner toward first. And that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Yasiel Puig will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
On to first, and they get the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, David Peralta, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Home half. Digging in to try it again. Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder Ben Revere.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Loop down towards short. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Forsythe takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Line towards center field. Peralta is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Number 35.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. This one's flared toward left center. Seager into shallow left. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And no swing, apparently, ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A pause and the 0-2. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score.
Here in the 4th.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yoenis Cespedes is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He's been on some kind of cold streak. You weren't even expecting him to get a hit right there. There had been a lot of talk about maybe benching him. Maybe that changes the conversation.
Right.
Standing in now, David Wright.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
A 1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
No.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as Kershaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 3 homers and 17 RBIs. Grounded to the right. Scooped up. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the. Stepping in, Adam Duvall. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Settling in now, Logan Forsythe. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Second baseman.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Clayton Kershaw is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Hey, every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
David Peralta is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle to his left. Seager, throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to in now, Steven Matz. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's 2 impressive fastballs, 2 mid-90s fastballs just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now.
And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called. And on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's Ben Revere as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. This one's flared out toward left. Duvall on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Corey Seager would be next. On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Kozar. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
The batter, the shortstop.
Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. He's running towards second. Pitch misses the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Kershaw now on 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Mets leave 1. They're down 1-0. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hot shot on the ground is short. Seager fields it cleanly, and the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it, and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Number 35 is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Turner. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
The catcher, number
Striding
13.
in once again, Salvador Perez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Revere is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. In there, strike 1. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir.
Left fielder.
On its way is pitch number 75. Yoenis Cespedes is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again as Dribble Cabrera. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a ground ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Cozart. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. David Wright stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Kershaw into the windup. Here's the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Logan Forsythe. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Clayton Kershaw. A hit in 2 tries so far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 6.
Stepping into the box, Yasiel Puig. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Now a flare out to left center. Here comes Cespedes. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Dodgers stepping in and ready for another shot. Neil Walker. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Neil Walker.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. This is line to left, and Walker will reach. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Had him on the ropes, 2 strikes, made a great pitch. It just didn't work out for him. Nice piece of hitting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Nobody out, runner on first. Outside, 2-1.
2-1.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3. And 1. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, pitcher, Stephen Max.
Nori will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 4, Nori Aoki.
Popped up towards the seats as this gets out of play. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Ben Revere. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Kershaw comes set. First pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Here comes the 1-0. Hit to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Hansel Robles has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
47, Hansel Robles.
Ready once again, David Peralta. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. In there at the knees, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to the right side, gloved by Walker. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach.
Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
They've left a lot of men on base. They've had plenty of opportunities. And here's another one. After a base hit, they find themselves with another runner on. Let's see if they can bring somebody home this inning.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Into the box, Justin Turner. He's 2 for 3 thus far. But there to take it is Cabrera. And with that, the side is... Here's Starling Marte. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 35 has room in foul territory. 1 down.
Now batting.
Here's Corey Seager. And his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for round number 2. Kershaw gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Boy, has he had a rough day. 3 strikeouts, and he finally gets a base hit. Tell you what, that's going to give him a little bit of confidence that he can even put a ball in play anymore. Go 0 for 3.
Kenley Jansen enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Michael Conforto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 14 homers and 28 RBIs. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Set to deliver on 2-1. A wave and a miss. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Mets lead. Michael Conforto is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Hit sharply on the ground. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
Josh Edgin comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Revere has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. Yunel Escobar will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 0. Yunel Escobar.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Yasiel Puig is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Center fielder number 6.
Digging in, David Peralta. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Sergio Romo. If the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. In now, David Wright. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta's under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Neil Walker. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's it.
A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here's the 3-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Duvall is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Catcher, Travis.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Lucas Duda will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. The 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peralta going back, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. 3-0 the final score in this one today. Clayton Kershaw with his 4th win this season. Steven Matz is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Sergio Romo hammers down the save.
1.